to my channel, you're probably used to seeing me, not seeing me actually, but seeing me go live to cook dinners. And although that's something I really enjoy doing, in the house, I only do dinners 1 week at a time, 1 week on, 1 week off. So going live, and excuse me for the breathing hard, taking a morning stroll, and I'm not used to these morning strolls, right? Um, but the problem with going live every other week is, I can consistently go live every day, boom, 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 do what I do, which is cook dinner. But then I had to take a week off for the days that I don't cook dinner. And because of that, like, I think maybe the algorithm, as those wonderful content creators like to call it, well, actually, that's what it is, the algorithm. Um, it mistakes me not going live for a week as like me, I don't know, abandoning my channel or something, or not keeping up with my consistency. So I'm trying to find other ways and other things to do to go live frequently, or at least consistently on a regular basis, because I don't cook dinner consistently every night like the whole month. So this morning is the beginning of a new week, and we've got like schedule changes in the house. So I'm going to be having to take my daughter to school by walking her, and it's right at the corner. So that's what I'm doing. I just dropped her off, and now I'm taking the long way back home. So I figured I could maybe try to see what it's like to go, hello, whoever you are, good morning, go live walking. Maybe I can lose some weight walking. That'd be nice. And it's not hot. Summertime's over, thank God. The extreme heat waves and warnings are over, thank God. So I can manage this. I'm trying to find a way to do it with the dog, but I would have to like double back home, pick him up, go back around, and it's like, I don't know, that's a lot of effort. So I'm just gonna time this walk, going the long way. I started at 7:50, and I'm gonna see how long it takes me to get home. Hopefully, hi, Agata. Hopefully, I can find the charger to my Fitbit so I can count these steps, because I'm gonna have to walk to pick her up too. And then I can like track this exercise or whatever. But I can't do it with the dog because I had to sign her into school, the preschool. I can't take him in there with me. But anyways, so I'm thinking maybe this is going to be a 20-minute walk, but I could actually be wrong. But 20 minutes 2 times a day is not bad. They suggest walking 30 minutes a day. I think this is going to help me not have like that little aching pain on the side of my thigh. Oh, hello, Eb. I think it's Eb. I'm going to call you Eb. What are you making for breakfast today? I just made the baby that I just dropped off at preschool. I just not going to have time for me to make her breakfast. Well, she's not my oldest daughter. She's just my oldest daughter in school. She's not going to have time for me to make her breakfast. If I drove to the school, I would have had time, but I didn't want to drive because I'm not going to have a car for at least a month. So I got to get into the habit of walking anyways. But, oh, corned beef and eggs. That's an interesting breakfast. I have a friend who likes corned beef. It's interesting. But after I drop her off, my oldest daughter, who's at home, she's going to want breakfast. My husband's going to be there. And so I'll probably make us some scrambled eggs with some pico de gallo, some pancakes, and sausage, and maybe some hash browns, because I got to use those up. And I'm only 5 minutes into this walk, and I'm making great time. But corned beef and eggs. Is that fresh corned beef, or is that like out of a can? I've never made corned beef. Like, it's crazy, but I know it's good. It's salty, isn't it? It is good. I love to have my scrambled eggs with cheese and pico de gallo and some hot sauce. It is so good. So good, so good. I don't need anything but some butter toast to go with it. But fruit sounds nice to go with it. Or like a yogurt or something, some Chobani. Oh yeah, this walk's gonna clear out my sinuses and everything. It's a beautiful, how do I switch this? I used to walk the dog. And you know what, I had a dilemma this morning, but I ended up coming this way. On my way to, nice, beautiful skies, beautiful chemtrail. Look at the moon, we got our moon out. But anyways, I was, people got, I don't want to show their address, but people got their little Halloween decorations going on. But it is salty. I add ground mustard, paprika, allspice, and sweet cinnamon. Oops. Okay. Here's my dilemma. I didn't go that way, but when I was walking to the school earlier, I noticed because there's a park, right? That's attached to the school. That's right by my house. And there's all this mail scattered out in front of the park. And so I bent down to look at it, and the address is close to my house, but it wasn't, an address I immediately recognized. And then as I'm walking, I'm looking down and I'm seeing more mail with more addresses in the area. I recognize the street names basically. And I was thinking, first off, it was soaking wet too. I don't know if it rained last night or if it was from the sprinkler system, because it was all in the grass or whatever. But I was thinking, and this is where I get I don't know, paranoid or anxious about things, because I was well, I could pick all this mail up and look at the addresses and try and bring it to the people. But I'm one, it's early as hell in the morning. It's early in the morning. Who's going to want somebody knocking on their door? But then I'm I don't want to be pinning it back in their mailbox, because then what they're going to think, in the moment I'm stealing the mail or whatever. And I'm well, what if you just leave it at the door? I'm that's weird too. So I didn't end up walking back that way, but I was should I put a note? I think people are not breaking into mailboxes, because the mailboxes look like this, just regular open mailboxes. So I think somebody's going around stealing the mail. And then I'm who do I report that to? Do I tell the neighbors? Do I tell the post office? Or is it just somebody that, I don't know. Do I put a lock on my mailbox? Shit, I really don't know. Yeah, okay, see, that's another good thing. You, yeah, it could be a setup. Or maybe they put something on the mail. There's so many things they say people do to kidnap people out there. It's crazy. You never know. Simon said, damn, think I'm definitely in need of a Band-Aid, because I definitely scratched my knee from falling for you already. Good morning. Oh, thank you. These comments are kind of moving fast. But anyways, and now the sun's in my eyes. I'm about to the halfway mark, so I would say it's a 20-minute walk. The post office, yeah, maybe take it to the... I don't even know where the post office is, to be honest. Where is the post office? I know where UPS is. People don't really use the post office like that no more. I don't know. Anyways, look at this. Look at this wonderful find. I haven't seen... Oh, and it has a remote too. I wonder what kind of condition this bad boy's in. That is so nice. It's a little JVC. Big screen. What? With the remote, and it's called Big Blue. They have it named Big Blue. That's cool. Yeah, all these damn chemtrails. Look at them. 1, 2. The sun's over there at 3. A little one 4. Is that one attached to that one? Yeah. They're out here. Oh, cool. Look at that big old skeleton head. I really love Halloween decorations. I get sad sometimes because, well, only recently, because my nephew, Halloween warning, we found out he was killed the night before. So we don't decorate our house or anything like that. But I do like to see other people's Halloween decorations, like this lady. She's got her stuff going. I haven't walked around the neighborhood in a long time, so this is neat. But yeah, we don't decorate our house or anything. And but I still enjoy to see the decorations, and I still enjoy taking my kids to dress up and go out. But it's kind of like a I don't know. Would the word be bittersweet? I don't know, because he was 17 when he passed, and it's only been 2 years. Lord Jesus. So we're coming right on to actually it's the second year. But anyways, I'm finding some interesting things on this stroll. I I wonder why that TV is sitting out, how long it's been sitting out there, because we put this huge dresser in front of our house. Like, I don't know, 2 months ago, we were getting our carpets cleaned, and we moved that dresser. That dresser was so heavy. It was like real wood, no plywood. It took both of us to move it, and we just decided, you know what, we're not going to move this back into the room. Nope. Because we had moved everything into like the garage so we could get all the carpets in the house cleaned. And we pushed that bad boy out to the curb, and it was gone. The next day it was gone. So seeing as how that TV does have a remote to it, I think I'll walk this path later and see if it's still there, especially because it's free. Somebody's going to want it. Definitely. Condo, that's wonderful. Everybody needs a hero. Growing up, the Hardy Boys were my heroes. That's yeah. Well, speaking of, it's so funny to have friends who don't know anything about like your political views, and or maybe they don't care. I don't know, because I'm like, don't politics with anybody like that. So I have a wide range of friends, and they all send me like videos or memes or like warnings about their party. So I get a good deal of information from both sides. And I'm like, I wonder who they think I'm voting for. I wonder who they think I like, or why they would think I like this person over that person, or why, of all people, they would think I'm not out here researching. Like, I'm not one of those people who just reads headlines and believes it. Like, I'm going to read the headline, I'm going to open up the article, I'm going to read a few articles, fact check. I'm not just going to read a headline and go with it, because everybody knows, or at least you would think everybody knows, that most people only read the headlines. So they word them in certain ways to capture like your attention, or like try and give you like quick facts, build your opinion real quick without you like reading further. So always gotta read the whole damn article if you want to know what's going on, or at least more in depth of what's going on. Like recently they were talking about it's not political, it's what is she, an NBA player, Angel Reese, and they were like, Angel Reese says WNBA doesn't pay her bills, and everybody's like, oh, she can't afford to live if she's living above her means, this, that, and the other. But I'm like, let me read the article. So I open up the article. I'm sorry. Whew, this is a walk, baby. So I open up the article, right? And the girl saying, one, for sure, like, NBA doesn't pay that, WNBA doesn't pay that much. And she isn't dependent on the NBA money to pay her bills, because she has so many other things going, like, she's good. And I'm like, but these people are just attacking her and making assumptions based off the headline. So when it comes to anything else on this earth, read past the headline, or you'll be spewing hateful opinions without any further information. So, what is this? 8:05. Started at 50. It only took me 15 minutes to get back to the house. Wonderful. So I've made it. Thank you for chit chat. How are you doing? Hello. So I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow when I do this again. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure I was pitting like a live that I can consistently do, since I don't cook every week, and this week is not a week that I cook. And I'm so grateful, because I'm super tired of coming up with dinner ideals, as much as I love to cook. But yeah, So you won't catch me tonight cooking nothing, but maybe you'll catch me making lunches or whatever. But thank you guys for walking with me, and I'll see you tomorrow.